What is the mindset behind cracking the exam in the first attempt?
There are many ways to crack this exam. Okay, there are a number of ways, literally a number of ways. I think there is no singular strategies of anyone.
Here, many students keep sharing to us, Sir, I'm not able to study like how I was studying in my school or college.
Why are you not studying in a similar thesis? In school and college, generally, like until intermediate, we don't have more deviations. Okay, we don't have mobile, we don't have much things to do. So that is a major
I
distraction.
have a very special guest for you who has accepted our invitation in spite of his busy schedule. I would like all of you to meet Mr. Pavandatta, who
Hello, sir.
Pavan,
Hi,
thank
sir.
you so much. Pavan Datta, ranked 22 of 2022 batch. And as I introduced you all yesterday, he has broken 3 myths in the journey. Number one, you can't crack being an MBBS student. He cracked it in the first attempt. Number two, you can't crack it in the first attempt. He did it in the first attempt. Number three, you have to study newspapers daily. He did it without reading the newspapers daily. Rather, how did he unlock that officer within? Pavan, thank you for making time and being as a part of this session. And
Sir.
I would leave the platform to you to share now
Yes.
that you're on the other side of the journey, Pawan. How do you see yourself and what is that mindset that's needed to crack the exam in the first attempt? First of all, what was your mindset that accelerated you, that compressed the time for you and achieved the success in the shortest time possible? First of all, thank you for accepting our invitation. I hand over. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So I'll be always love to see and teach and mentor the aspirants. So definitely. So hi guys. So I'm Pavan. So as sir rightly told, what is your mindset? So that is what sir has asked me. Like, what is your mindset that helped you crack the exam, right? See, there are many ways to crack this exam. Okay, there are a number of ways, literally a number of ways. I think there is no similar strategies of anyone. Okay, your strategy might be different in cracking. My strategy is completely different. But what output you want to bring is very much important. Okay, I always wanted to crack IAS in the first attempt. That was my target. So what should be done? Right? As an officer, you have to think like this. Tomorrow also, for example, let us consider ki there is a Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. There is a scheme called as Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, right? So there will be outputs, or else let us consider Niti Aayog indicators, where your district might be having so. So my mindset was concentrating on the outputs rather than the process. Okay, what is the output required? This is the output. Yes, I have to crack. Yes, I have to complete the current affairs. So how do I complete current affairs, whether from newspaper or from that? But whether after seeing mains test, see, current affairs are useful in two aspects, but I don't generally see key newspaper is helpful in prelims and mains, but it is highly helpful for interview because opinion should be generated, right? But for mains, if you see, there is no need for newspaper because no one is going to ask, this is what your opinion is, this is not what your opinion is. What is your opinion on such topic? So you have to prepare for every keyword. What are the pros, what are the cons, introduction and conclusion, and what are the governmental initiatives, but 5 6 topics, 5 6 points for each subhead. Okay, that was my approach. Even in prelims also, nowadays newspaper ka relevance, why it has increased is because people majorly read Hindu, they majorly read Indian Express, right? These are the two newspapers that generally people read. But they are taking from other newspapers like Vion, they are Live Mint, etc., to give such questions directly from those newspapers, right? So now what people are thinking, we have to concentrate every newspaper. No, it's not like that. Okay, even for prelims without reading newspaper, that worked for me. What you can do is you have a mentor, right? So for example, Suman sir is a mentor for you, so he will do the work for you, whatever it is required. Okay, if you want to have current affairs, he'll provide some x and yz material that you want to get it. So you have to use mentor to the perfect use. Okay, because at the starting of our preparation, maybe in middle path of our preparation, we might feel very difficult. Okay, we might feel initially very difficult. For example, if you're getting 60 marks in some test series, you might feel so, how can I go? Then you have to approach mentor, sir. So I got 60 marks. What should I do? So this is what you have to approach. Like having a mentor beside you will help you. So this will automatically help you in cracking this exam to that matter. So you should have that, just cracking mindset. Okay, what is required. I want to attempt. I want to complete the paper. Is your target? How do I complete the paper? I need to present it well. I need to finish it on time. So what practice is required? You go to mentor, sir, what is required for this? So he will tell or she will tell, ki, yes, you have to complete it. You may not generate perfect points in every question, but you need to complete the paper, you need to fill the paper, right? Such tips will be given by the mentors themselves. So I think this mindset and knowing the UPSC mindset, UPSC examiner's mindset, right, and treating it like a similar board exam of 10th class and 12th class helped me to crack this exam. Right, this is what I have done. No pressure, nothing. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Here, I like to highlight students that Pawan saw this exam just like a board exam. So, Pawan,
Yes.
could you here? Many students keep sharing to us, sir, I'm not able to study like how I was studying in my school or college. What do you have to say for that, Pawan, in your opinion?
Yeah. Yes, sir. So see, why did you not, I mean, why are you not studying in a similar paces in school and college generally, like until intermediate, we don't have more deviations. Okay. We don't have mobile, we don't have much things to do. So that is a major distraction now because everyone we are having gadgets, right? So whatever distractions that you feel, you just let it go. Kyunki this is very, very important exam, right? You know, if you are not dedicated towards it, okay, dedicated matlab you need not read 24/7. Okay, I used to see Netflix ka series beach mein, and I used to see many things in between also, like movies. I used to go to movies. Just I can remember कि just 15 days before my prelims exam, I went to a movie on the day of prelims exam. The major movie released on the Friday, and Sunday was the exam. Sunday night I went to exam. Sorry, I went to the movie even during the mains. But during the mains, because there was very short time for me, because I started my preparation in Ukraine during the Russia-Ukraine war. It started in February of 2022. During that time, I started my preparation, so it was very less time. But mains, I slogged like anything. Okay, I literally slept for 3 hours. So I'm not exaggerating because you can see me on n number of platforms saying the same thing again and again, right? So whatever effort required for you, that you have to do it, but treat the exam like board exam, because you have a predefined syllabus, you have everything beforehand, you have resources. Because I was following the talk for the past 5 to 10 minutes, and sir was telling me that you have to fix the resources. Many people don't fix the resources even after 5 6 attempts, right? You see, how do you consider ki your syllabus got completed? Let us consider for you are reading RS Sharma for ancient India. Okay, so your ancient India syllabus is completed once you complete RS Sharma. That is what you have to treat. The question might come from some other book, some history book, some history journal, etc. If you are a very serious aspirant, if you are able to complete the basics books properly, trust me, if it is difficult for you, it is difficult for everyone in India. Okay, so you have to clear the cutoff. That's all. You need not prove to anyone that I'm so intelligent that I've attended all the questions and I got 180, I got 160 in CSAT. No, CSAT may you should get 67 marks, 66.67 is also fine, right? You should clear that cutoff, and you should clear the cutoff of GS paper 1, qualify, right? This is how you have to do. And for mains, it's like it's again a different ball game together. We'll definitely go about it also. Even regarding current affairs, you have a magazine. If you see mains questions now, all the current affairs questions of mains are very, very important topics that are being asked. Okay, not even a single trivial topic has been chosen, has been given in the exam. So you need not read newspaper for that. I'll not take much time. I'll take just 1 to 2 minutes from here.
Absolutely.
Let us consider ki so you started reading newspaper, okay, very religiously. Let us consider, or maybe if you are devoting 45 minutes of time for newspaper just to go through and just to have that connect with the world, it is not wrong. Okay, but if you are completely spending too much time of newspaper and preparing notes from it and doing all those things, it is mistake. I tell you, the cost benefit ratio is very, very less. 365 days you read newspaper into how much notes? For example, let us consider you made some 3 or 4 pages of notes for each day. Okay, how many pages it comes to? Again, you read magazines. Again, you read everything. Again, you read compilations. So not at all required. Institutes, mentors, they are doing work for us. So let us utilize that work. Okay, we have to be very smart. So now you started reading newspaper. Let us consider there is something on separation of powers. Okay, now there is a question on separation of powers. You know, when you are preparing GS paper 2, there is a topic called as separation of power. Now you see, take the separation of powers. What is the introduction that I should write? I imagine ki when there is a question on separation of powers, I have to write introduction of Montesquieu. So French scholar have Montesquieu, his thoughts on separation of powers. and then I have to write what is then asked, and conclusion mein separation of powers, Indian parliamentary system and an American presidential system, what is the difference, how we have to inculcate something on those lines. I forgot now, it's been 2 years. So this is my introduction, this is my conclusion based upon that, and then I prepared notes. What are the checks and balances? What is legislative and judiciary, judicial, legislature, judiciary, executive, executive, judiciary, whatever it is, right? So this I have prepared. But now, even though there is an article which appears with separation of powers in newspaper, maybe after 10 days, after 2 months, 3 months, I don't really give a thought about it. I don't see about it. Even with regard to any other topic, you have there is a subheading, there is 5 points, 5 good points or 6 good points. Leave it, leave the rest. Nothing is going to affect you. But when you go through now, there will be some case laws mentioned. Okay, you can just note down those case laws only. Bas, that's all. Nothing will be beneficial as such. Okay. There is something called as artificial intelligence. You have to mention what is artificial intelligence, what is government doing, what are the governmental initiatives, what are the advantages, what are the disadvantages, introduction kya hai, what is the market size, conclusion kya hai. That's all, it's done. Like, why do you want to read editorials and newspapers for that, right? So this is how you have to prepare for mains. Yes, sir.
Wonderful, Pavan. Students, I want everyone to observe this very important quality in Pavan, the urgency of success. Are you able to see that?
Yes.
There's one thing I saw tremendously in Pavan, that everything is learned, massively implement, aggressively move ahead. And I still remember Pavan coming out of MBBS, and he has taken a big step of getting into services. I knew how badly he wanted to get in. And I want to take from Pavan one important quality: urgency of success to achieve. Let not the stories in you stop you, because it's just a story and not the reality.
Yes, sir.
Yes, how does it feel to be on the other side of the journey, Pavan? Today is Assistant Collector, Maharashtra. I think, which district, Pavan? Are you
Sir,
right?
Nandurbar. It is Nandurbar district.
Nandurbar
As
district.
Assistant
Yes.
Collector. Yeah.
How does it feel, Pavan, to be on the other
Yes,
side of
sir.
the journey?
Yes, sir. It is just, sir, more kind of a relief, more than whatever it is, like, achievement or success or whatever it is. It is kind of a relief, right? So after being a doctor, got inspired from certain circumstances which led to take this IAS as career option, and getting in first attempt without wasting much time and not getting into the loop of prelims mains interview. I cleared it, God's grace and inspiration, Virat Kohli. So that is what, sir. His inspiration, that aggression, that mindset, that success. The persons with success, what mindset they will be having. So that I inculcated from Virat Kohli. So that is why I advise you have some role model and go about it.
Thank you, Pavan, for making time,
Yes, sir.
being here, and thank you all for
Sir.
type hope in the chat box if you also got a hope from Pavan's example. Thank you, Pavan, for your time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. All the best, guys. All the best. Just rock it. Okay, you're going to rock, and I'm gonna see certain people from you, maybe all in all the services of your choice. All the best.
Absolutely. Thank you, Pavan, for that. So students, learn to be aggressive because time is minimum. Pavan really understood this, and that's when he accelerated his journey to the next level. See, it's again there's nothing called a secret. That's what I hope all of you understood by now. It's just a sequence. It's not a secret, it's a sequence. When you follow the sequence with the right feedback, the outcome is bound to come. Are you getting it? So don't go behind something like a secret material or a secret class that can help you crack the exam. No, it's a skill set that you build over the period, and that only comes with the right mentorship.